There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermont and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
But not at the expense of my duty. I hasten home.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements!
Steel yourself! You're made of tougher stuff! Stop that!
Strike! Now!
Over here!
Arisen, are you all right?
Shall await you here, Master.
Can't complain, mine.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me.
The best quality a soldier can have.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Oh. Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder?
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? I suspected as much. Then...
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
My knees have been acting up of late.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose. Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Thankless job, this.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here. Barely drag my ass out of bed.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
There's comfort in and the humdrum of daily life. Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled. Nice place for a picnic.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'd quite like it. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You shan't be allowed to attend the masquerade in that garb, sir. I beg you to reconsider your appearance.
Peril can result from a moment's impulsion.
It is a bit early for arresters yet.
Too quiet here for my liking.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Shall we seek some answers?
Not the only one who's too busy for that. Time's wearing on. I'd best be off. There's comfort in the humdrum.
I'm in fine fashion.
What should I do? I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
'Tis as you say.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
All this worrying is giving me an achy back.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Tis my duty to do
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no.
Shall we report our results?
My prayers will surely be rewarded. I don't feel safe here.
Even the grave.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find?
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
Battle is best avoided here.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
I suppose 'tis so.
How are we to get through this door?
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It's quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort.
You have my support.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
I'm going to go exploring.
Why's my luck so rotten? Each day
Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
I wonder what the moral of this.
Maybe I'll queue right here.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are Arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Time to be heading home.
taken at a leisurely pace.
Some call it cultured. I call it
A generous heart shall be rewarded in
One head to market, you think?
I would say. Got to keep moving.
You stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
But not at the expense of my beauty.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as, "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom, but in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine, long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldier's aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their
Peruse at your leisure.
Pour out his eyes.
Peruse at your leisure.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Peruse at your leisure.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Let's be ready to give the signal.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
When does my watch out?
What should I do? What should I do?
Wonder how long this job's supposed to
No desire to
Wish
live
I'd
this way
gone
any
on an
longer.
adventure.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make the doctor examined him afore. Yet e'er since he came...
I understand. There is no medicine I am caring for. However, mayhap
Home, you said?
Dear.
All right, he stayed.
I will look after him.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
I only hope my best is good enough.
I sleep on my woe. Body aches. I've only just begun.
I'm dead on that figure.
It's just
But I've
another
much
day.
to do yet.
Same as the one afore it.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
I'll have an early supper.
Wish I'd been born a
Sets my
nobleman,
thoughts
son.
down dark paths, this place.
Not my kind of place, this.
A hard day's work, is it too?
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer. I can't stand the sight of you. Go away.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermont, after all. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith. Good luck to you.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Interested in my wares? At least I have my life.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich.
It's been a hard day.
Don't think about unprepared. I'm off. I've made my bed. Now to lie in it.
What should I get up to?
I'm aching for a fight.
Go on, have a look. Pretty kind to me.
Every to requires a stimulation.
Very attentive.
No one's coming to us.
It's been a hard day. Suppose that's enough.
Not
for
my
one, eh?
kind of place, this.
It is my duty to
Finish it tomorrow.
Them nobles do nothing.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty out anywhere.
What should I do?
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Would that I could courage among my virtues.
I can make no sense of this.
It's been a hard day. Time to be heading home.
I'd be pretty kind to me about it.
We meet today.
At least I have my life. That's something.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
This is my end. So be it.
Oh, Lord!
Done for.
This can't be real. It can't.
Finish it tomorrow.
Best efforts.
Let us see what you're made of.
I'll not take that from you.
I should take another one.
I think it's done for.
In the end,
Quite enough.
A battle avoided is a battle.
I shall fly to your aid, Master.
I grant you roaring plain.
Very well. I shall return.
Prepare yourself.
Let's get away.
What am I to do? I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements!
Too fast for you.
This can't be how it ends. I've somewhere to be. Scare the life out of me. Wish I had someone to talk to. No, this plays out.
No troubles.
Let me get that.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I hope 'tisn't fleas. What should I do?
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Social. I've too much to do.
I've trained for this. Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Here, always calms me down.
Could I had a helping hand?
wonder if there's any easy work in our day. Still a while to go before the ship's over.
Use a bit of peace and quiet.
Not within 4 ever happens. Not within 4 ever happens here, anyhow.
A nice place for a picnic. I could tell half as many lies as my parents.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
Now, where was our bound again?
My stomach's growling.
Time to be heading.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I like to come here when I'm in the mood. They have a banquet to alleviate tedium. There's comfort.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not, I have no intention of causing a fuss.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
It's done at last. What I wouldn't give for a rest.
Our adventure shall be short-lived if we do not take time to mend body and mind after such journeys.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we... Very well. Pray inform me when your preparation... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizens.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend away, my good sir.
Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, hope to see you again. How might I be of service?
Go on, have a look.
It's my back's not acting up today. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
I'll need to replenish my stock before long.
I've been on my feet all day.
Not a long forward,
My legs
but
are
a long
lead.
day of work.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Can't complain, mine.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
shortage of easy marks. My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Time to head to market, methinks.
Captain will have my head if I skip enough of the trot.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
We must rest. Though...
I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of golems in that other world. I hope I shan't see another for some time. Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Could use a rest.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Fine place to go on an adventure of my own. Done by dusk.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair vermin shall once again be governed by a true ruler.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Might as well make merry while the wine flows.
Best to remain sober. Much to be done on the morrow.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen horns at the time as well.
Leave me be.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dim.
Whatever am I to do? Perhaps I'll have a nap. Spend the noon in dreams.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Have you heard? Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening. Whatever am I to do?
Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
A breath of fresh air is just what I need.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
It would seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Let us forget the dragon and dance the night away.
Such quietude. Naught compares to a real bow.
Oh, goodness me.
All my peers seem so much more capable.
I've no time to waste on the likes of you.
Naught but tedious talk of golden governance.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Fine dressing for these occasions.
One dance.
All my days were so tranquil. Don't look to me to solve this. Would all my days.
Now, we who are gathered here are...
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
What's going on?
Would all my days were so tranquil. Silence cultivates wisdom.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy man.
Aye, what is it? Goodness me.
I must get a move on. I've much to do yet.
Off to market I go.
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither. Or is all we do in this place? It's very
I'd sooner stay out of class. It will roll if aught goes awry. My list of duties grows ere longer.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
It will roll if aught goes awry.
This is a peaceful place. Perfect for meditation.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, aye? Next time, don't leave aught in front of the door. I had a hell of a time wrenching the damn thing open.
Beg your pardon? I'll be mindful of that from now on. Still, no doubt there are others who've no idea that's even a door. Mayhaps someone should put up a sign, eh?
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Silence cultivates the townspeople depend on me. Such quietude is a blessing.
Mayhap a banquet would alleviate the tedium. 'Tis high time I received my invitation.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm?
You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
My whiskers are looking a tad crooked, I fear.
Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
My whiskers are looking a tad crooked.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Every which way.
How everyone else makes it.
Just one last push, and I'll be done. I get along with everyone.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
A fine place to collect my thoughts.
This is where I come when life gets...
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Just nodded off for a moment then.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
See what I can.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with...
There is much we ought to tend to, if aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
We've got goblins!
Leave it.
Was excellent! I would have done no better!
I can do no less in service than the Arisen.
Priority is to down those flames.
I grant you fire's blaze! Use it well! Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We cannot let our fear get the better of us, else who will protect the Arisen? No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I suppose 'tis so.
I shan't let them harm you. Any beast will grow ferocious and
Let my magics grant you an elemental wound.
We prefer failed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us? Only in my knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Tis not long till daybreak, Master.
Night's perils shall recede with the darkness.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Someone made camp here.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
One wrong move. I'll not stand for this.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different...
Goblins, Master!
I cannot be too careful. Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you. See?
I grant you roaring flame!
Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? No? Shame.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
It is in fate's hands now.
Got to hope for a bigger haul today.
Oh no! Heard of any ways to make some easy coin?
I'd best tidy up a bit.
One can never have...
What air could you want with me?
It is quiet about
Oh no!
No sense dwelling on what others think.
Well met, sir. How might I be of... Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Come on then. Let's jump.
I'm going to enjoy this.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strength.
Don't want to die.
Where? The undead?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Take that! Excellent. Just what I was hoping for. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Attack now, while the open attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Hurry! Bear in mind that the group will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
One more push ought to bring it down.
Fight fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
To have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
I think I get it.